Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars figure review. Next up for today we're going to be taking a look at Wave 3 of the Clone Wars 2011, and the first figure I want to give you a look at is similar in some aspects to Clone Captain Locke that I gave you a look at previously. This time around it's this guy. This is the Coruscant Riot Control Clone Trooper. Very cool figure, really impressed with this one. I'm really happy to have added it to my collection. Before I begin this review, I want to give a massive shout out and a thanks to my good buddies over at Action Figure Times. That's www.aftimes.com. Be sure to check them out if you haven't already. These figures haven't actually shown up on UK shows yet, so my only way of getting hold of these guys was either by paying through the nose for them on eBay, which I didn't really want to do, or get my links in the US to hook me up, which they did, and I really can't fault them, and I'm really happy that they did, so a massive thanks goes out to them. Before I begin the review on this figure, I want to give you a look at the packaging that he comes in. Since these are US imports, they do indeed have the sticker on the front of the packaging for the free 30-day membership with the online Clone Wars Adventures video game. So if you want this code, it will be first come first serve, but if you want to send me a PM on either Facebook or YouTube, and I'll do my best to send that code on to you. So onto the packaging. Obviously we have a very cool image of the Riot Control Clone Trooper on the top of the packaging. We've also got the name tag on the bottom there. On the reverse side we have a still image from the Clone Wars. As you can see, two troopers running down a alleyway on Coruscant there. Got a still image of the figure as well, the description underneath, so feel free to pause that and have a read if you want. And you've also got the rest of the wave featured along the bottom, which I will review very soon. So there's the packaging for the Riot Control Clone Trooper. Now on to the figure. The figure itself is awesome, really like this one, and as I said at the beginning of the review, he is similar in some aspects to Clone Captain Locke. Now this is because he shares the same helmet sculpt, which as you can see is very similar to Clone Commander Cody's, although in this instance the faceplate has been modified to look like the Clone Trooper helmet sculpt that we've seen from 2009 onwards, and obviously he's got the sort of enclosed visor across the faceplate, as I said, very similar to Commander Cody. This guy comes with an absolutely ton of accessories, and when I say that I absolutely mean it. The first accessory, and obviously the most important one, is the Riot Control Shield, which has the Coruscant emblem across the front. He also comes with a baton, and as you can see he does indeed come with a DC-15S carbine pistol as well. Colour scheme on the figure is very close to the maroon sort of colour scheme we've seen on the Coruscant Guard troopers in the past, and obviously he's got the sort of ornate Coruscant Guard pattern on his chest plate there, very similar to Clone Commander Fox and the Coruscant Guard clone troopers. On the shield on the reverse side there is a small attachment there where you can clip the baton into place if you don't want to display the figure with it, and the shield itself attaches to the clone by a couple of straps that just wrap around the wrist of the figure. I found this is quite difficult to attach and detach there, so what I have to do, at least in this instance, is remove the hand, slot the shield on and then replace the hand again. So there we go. But overall, superb figure, really pleased to have added this one to my collection. And in terms of articulation, just before I forget, this guy has a ball jointed neck, shoulders, elbows and wrists, a ball jointed torso, swivel hips, ball hinged knees and ball hinged ankles. So he uses the old Clone Trooper sculpt, not the less superior Commander Stone sculpt, and overall this is just a great figure. Definitely one worth adding to your collection. The only real gripe that I've got with this one is the fact that the helmet, the pattern on the helmet is a little bit too dark. You know, it doesn't really show up very well on camera. Could have done with a little less paint on the helmet I think, but obviously that's just done to be accurate to the show. But there we go, that's the Riot Control Clone Trooper figure from Wave 3 of the Clone Wars, and I'll be back with more reviews from this wave soon. Before I forget though, I do want to show you the standard battle game card and the display stand that comes with the figure. Got a really cool image on this card of the clone trooper amongst the Coruscant underbelly background. And then of course, as I said, it does come with the generic Star Wars display stand as well. So thanks for tuning into this review. I'll be back with many more soon. I've got a ton of Clone Wars figures to show you over the next few weeks, so stay tuned for those. And until next time, as always guys, keep collecting and may the Force be with you.